Happy America Day, everybody! What better way to celebrate America than with a busted new meta in Master Duel? That's right, Maliss just came out in Master Duel, and I was able to get my hands on most of the deck. I brought it into Ranked, and here's what happened. Alright, let's bring Maliss. New deck, let's go. I've been playing this in tabletop for a while now, so I kind of know the lines. That being said, if you want the full deck profile, make sure you stay till the end of the video, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We are about 460 away from our first 1,000 subs, and I really want to get there before the end of the year, so I am really excited about that. I'm not excited about going second here, though, so that's unfortunate. Ooh, very good hand here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm about to say some naughty things on stream. Sure. We'll let that happen. You guys want to Ash the Tract. Yeah, that's not going to happen there, buddy. Yeah, Ashing the Tract is always a good thing. Wedju Temple. Cringe. Huh? I'll max C here. Give me some nice card draw. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. He's adding another Sung Engine. All right. Okay, okay. So we did a pretty good job stopping him there. And we got a pretty decent hand here, I'll say. Very, very good hand. Very good hand. Okay. So, I'll start off with Dormouse here, because that's our main combo. See if he has a response here. Activating Dormouse to banish from deck. Do you have an Imperm? Yes, he does. That's okay, because we have Allure Darkness in our hands, so we don't give a flying F. And even if he has an Ash, we got 2 Allures. So we pretty much got this on lock. Gonna pay 3 for that White Rabbit. And he's gonna scoop there, because he knows we got full combo. Let's go! Yeah! Woo! That was a great starting hand. I feel like that's going to be our whole luck for the video, though. Gone. We're going to try and get to Platinum. Don't know if we're going to be able to do it this video, but who knows? Maybe if they scoop fast enough in every match, then maybe, but doubtful. All right, we are going first. We get to show off the Maliss combo. Unfortunately, they don't have Nightmare Iblis in the game yet, which is one of the tech cards that I run personally, just because I think it's a great card. But... this hand's a little rough, but we can make it work, I guess. We'll activate Maliss in Underground, see if he has a response there. If he has a Ghost Ogre, that's going to be kind of cringe. Whoa, Ghost Bell? Wow, did not expect that. Okay. That destroys it too? What? Oh, negates the activation. Whoa, that's wacky, bro. That's a little cringe. Okay, so... I guess we could just keep the Chessy Cat in our hand here, and we should be able to stop pretty much his whole turn here. Because we could go Lingaribo, because I'd play Lingaribo over Linkuriboh, because I like the trap negate going first, and also Linkuriboh's a UR, and some of these I don't have because, you know, I only have so many crests, guys. I don't have a Firewall, and don't have Linkuriboh, but that's okay. He's going to set 2 there. Looks like he's got double Imperm as well. Black Whirlwind. Okay. Black Wings, huh? Looks like he's just going to end the turn there. Interesting, interesting. All right, all right. So we're just going to draw here. That's a Drone Lotbird. Oh, that's actually kind of good against Maliss, but it's not... Or good against Black Wings, but not very good for us here, personally. I'll normal summon the Chessy. See if he has a response to that. Come on, buddy. What you got? We're gonna go battle. Gonna swing for 15. Boom. Gonna go to main phase 2, and we're actually gonna link off here. We're gonna link off into the Lingaribo because we don't want him activating any like crazy traps that might screw us over here. Like if those are imperms or something that'll negate ours, the Lingaribo will be able to negate the trap card effect, which is actually really good. Man, I love this deck, man. I love Maliss. Despite what everybody else says. Everybody else doesn't like Maliss. I like Maliss. Stand by main. He's gonna add. That is fine. Now the question is, do we droll him here? I think we should max, because we can still stop most of his plays here. What card did he add? He added that. You can special summon this card. Oh, it's an inherent summon. Okay. Go ahead and max C here. All right, that's good. That's great for us, actually. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So if you don't know what this guy does, he has a quick effect. We can banish a Maliss from the graveyard. And then special him. And then Chessy Cat will summon herself whenever she's banished. You can send this card along with 1 or more non-tuner. That cost? We'll actually activate Imperm here. Oh, yep, he's got the Imperm. Called it. So this one's also an Imperm. That's the unfortunate thing. We'll actually negate that with our Lingaribo because that's what he's there for. No Imperm for you, but Imperm for me. For the end of the main battle. All right. Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take 800. Issue with Maliss is that it can sometimes brick pretty bad. before the end of the main. Yeah, we're gonna activate March Hare. Banishing the Chessy Cat in order to special it. We will then activate the Chessy Cat. He's got a response there. You have Ghost Bell there too. So that's crazy. Oh, not Imperm. Okay, interesting choice there, but sure, why not? Chessy's gonna summon herself, and then this way, we get the banish effect to special on his turn, and then on our turn, we can go into the Lizard, and then banish the Chessy Cat for cost, so even if he negates it, we still get the extra body. Oh, we drew a Dormouse. How nice. That is very, very nice. Now the question is, do I want to banish it to... Nah, I don't want to do that. I want to go into the Lizard. Just in case he's got something cheeky. Haggard Lizardos. Activate his own effect to banish the Chessy Cat. Target himself to make himself 1500 attack. Activate the effect of Chessy Cat to summon herself. Woo! And then we shall go into Red Ransom here. And we haven't even normaled yet. That's the good. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You feeling it? You feeling it, YouTube? Let's go, Maliss. Woo! All right, we're gonna go ahead and get our spell. We'll go ahead and activate. We're gonna go ahead and grab Maliss and Underground just because of the fact that we don't really need the I forgot words. We don't really need the spell. We don't really need the negate there. So Chessy, so this is gonna summon herself out. Activate the effect of White Rabbit. That's gonna go ahead and get us our TB11 here. And this is pretty much just access code right here, but will that be enough? Because we do have enough links in the grave to basically pop his bull. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll actually go ahead and activate the TB11 just so we can get some more advantage here. So we're gonna banish Red Ransom and go ahead and special out. I special from the extra deck too? Huh, didn't know that. Not really an effect I normally use. We'll go ahead and grab Dormouse actually, because we haven't used our banish effect yet. Red Ransom will activate, paying 9, summon herself out. We'll banish a March Hare. March Hare coming out with everything is kind of crazy because March Hare itself is like a nutty card. Okay, so next up we will go ahead and go into access code here. We'll go ahead and do that. Yes, sir! Access code Tucker. Yes, we will activate his effect, buffing himself super duper high. We'll activate his effect to banish the Lingaribo to destroy that back row. We'll then activate his effect again, banishing the Lizardos to destroy. Destroy that. Do I not have any more? Can I not banish Red Ransom? You can target one link monster that was used as a slate material. You can banish one link monster from the graveyard. You cannot banish monsters the same. Oh, same attribute, right? Cringe. Okay. We got game here though. Unless he's got a Nibiru or something, which I highly doubt. We're gonna go ahead and banish. Go ahead and banish White Rabbit. We will go ahead and special here. We'll special a Splash Maid, and that'll get us Heart's Cryptor, and then that's enough for game, I believe. We'll go ahead and activate Splash Mage here to special summon back out the Dormouse. That'll then get us into White Binder. White Binder, go! We'll go ahead and use the effect, why not? We'll banish that, we'll banish that, and we'll ban. Next up, we'll activate our effect to set a trap, setting GWC. Activating the effect of GWC, banishing the White Binder in order to activate it the turn we set it. And that'll special summon back out the Red Ransom. We'll gain life points there. Then we'll activate the effect of White Binder, paying 9 to summon herself back out, and we draw a card. Perfectamundo. We'll go to battle, and that's enough for game. Don't know why I did all that, just to get the extra body. I didn't notice his life points were pretty low, but it is what it is. We got it. Look at that, another win. And we're up to gold 3. That's nice to see. That's nice to see. And again, if you haven't subbed yet, make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you like these videos and want more of them. Because I know I sure do. I make them. Haha. All right, very interesting hand here. So what I was talking about in one of my shorts earlier is that you don't want to use targeted effect negation if they set a card first like I'm doing right now, because then they can just chain it, banish it, and then your target's gone, which someone did earlier to me today, which is kind of funny. So we're going to banish White Rabbit special summons. You guys know the drill. Activate the effect. Going to grab TB11. Next up, we are going to link 2 here into Haggard Lizardos, the best card in the deck. One of the best cards in the deck. Normally, I'm not really a big fan of link climb decks, but like, I don't know, Maliss is just great, man. Maliss is just fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and activate. Banishing Dormouse. Almost banished the wrong one, because you can only special summon them once per turn with their effects. They're not that busted. Next up, we're going to go ahead and go 3 right now. And this is basically where he should nib us if he can, which, I don't know, I think we're only at 1, 2... Yeah, he can't nib us there. We'll activate the effect of Red Ransom, getting us a spell card. And we'll actually grab this for Interrupt. We'll grab Maliss. Next up, we'll go ahead and activate TB11 to special from the deck by banishing the Red Ransom for cost. So we'll go ahead and special summon out this Chessie Cat. You gotta love Chessie Cat. Red Ransom, pay 9, special summon herself, and then banish a Cyburst from the deck. Man, what were they thinking? We'll banish March Hare. March Hare, pay 3, add herself back. Ooh, this deck's nutty, man. Next up, we can go into Splash Mage here. And since we have the Bestial Baldrake in hand, we can actually go into a bit more if we wanted to interrupt a bit more. So Splash Mage is here. This is probably where you're gonna get nibbed if you're playing Maliss. But with March Hare in the hand, you actually don't really care too much about that. So we're actually going to go into White Binder here. No Link Decoder yet, because you need a Maliss in order to go White Binder. If you go into Link Decoder, you're not going to have it. So White Binder summons herself. We'll activate the effect, banishing the Chessie and the trap. I don't know why I banished the trap, but I just kind of do. We'll activate the effect of Chessie, special summon herself right there. Next up, we will go ahead and activate her effect to draw. We'll go ahead and get rid of this Chessie in the hand. That's pretty good, actually. So we'll use this effect. I always forget to do this effect in the tabletop. Every time, setting GWC from the deck. Now, this is normally where we could go into a Terahertz with Heart's Cryptor play. But the issue with that is that we need Maliss and Underground, which we don't have, because we'd rather have the Interrupt. So instead, what we're going to do is we're actually just going to not do that just yet. We're actually going to activate March Hare. So March Hare is going to banish the Dormouse, special summoning herself out, and then we're actually going to go into Heart's Cryptor here, because Terahertz is cool and all, but without Days of Verm, it's not really the best thing to end on in the deck, especially now that we have the Maliss in the Mirror Interrupt, and also we don't have Allied Code Talker, which is a bit of... So, Heart's Cryptor is there. We're actually going to go ahead and set this Maliss in the Mirror. And we actually don't want to activate the Allure just yet, just in case he has something for next turn, because we have enough interrupts. So we're actually just going to end it. So now we have Banish from his grave, negate a monster effect, and basically banish one random card on the field non-target. And we also have Baldrake, and we have Droll Lotbird. What is he doing? This sets a True Light, right? You know what? We're cool with that. And then once he attempts to activate that True Light, we can actually activate MTP and just banish it. He's going to discard a card and add 2 things. That's a bit unfortunate. But you know what? We're going to go ahead and let that happen since we have Droll Lotbird. The issue with Droll Lock is that it turns this off. So we don't really want to do that just yet here. So we'll actually go ahead and chain our MTP to Droll Lock. So we'll actually activate Droll Lock here, then we'll chain MTP. Now he has to chain True Light here if he wants to. And we're actually cool with that, because we're just going to banish whatever he sets. Being a machine, go. So we're going to go ahead and add March Hare from our deck to our hand. And since we control a Maliss Link, we can actually banish a card on the field. So we're just going to banish the Being a Machine. Activate one of these effects. Okay. Just making sure. Okay, so Sage. Sage is going to be a problem for us, but I think we're okay here. And the GWC is actually going to allow us to specimen out the White Binder. Oh, TTT. Kryn, take control. Actually chain Maliss in the Mirror to that. We're going to negate Sage. All right, sure. Take control of whatever. Come on, dude. And now we have a 5k beat stick. Did he DC? Did he rage quit? And now his Sage is negated, which is nice for us. So he can't special summon from the deck, I believe. Oh no, that's just on discard. Yeah, it looks like he rage quit. All right, Maliss, taking another W. Gotta love it, man. See, I was playing a game before where it didn't make it in the video, but I was playing a game before where we end on Terahertz, and Terahertz is good and all, but I think it's better going second, just because Days of Verm isn't in the game yet. And also, I don't own a Firewall in this game. So, and this is the problem, Maliss, to a degree. The issue here is that we don't really got great. So if he has an Ash for this, it's kind of sucky. But I guess we have the call by. Okay. that makes it better. So what we're gonna do here is we're actually going to banish the March Hare. Could banish Chessie. Chessie, banish March Hare. Yeah, we'll banish Chessie. Chessie, pay 3 special. Then we'll activate her effect, banishing the March Hare, because we really need these card draw. We'll activate the effect of March Hare, adding herself back. Sorry. Now we have a problem. The problem being we could normal here, but I guess we could go Splash. That's probably the best play. Splash Mage, go! Yeah, sometimes Maliss can brick. It's a problem, but it is what it is. Drawing the MTP actually helps a lot, though. We'll special summon back out the March Hare. Nope, he's got a response. Dominus Impulse. Wow, you're cringe. Wow, that's mega cringe. Does it negate the activation? Negate that. So, but here's the thing. I'm locked. Oh, that's only if he goes off. Okay. Pause here. What else do we got? We could go into Blizzardos doesn't really help. We can't really go into any of the Maliss, so that's unfortunate for us. We do have enough interrupts with Druid Swarm and everything else. I keep calling them Days of Verm for some reason. All right, we'll just in there. Can't really do much. We drew a lot of interrupts in the hand, but we didn't draw enough. What do you call it? Anything else? Oh, he's playing Maliss too. Come on, man. Ugh. Well, we're definitely not gonna let that happen. Called by the grave too? You little bitch! Man, he must really need this draw. All right. So what we're gonna do is he's gonna go into Splash Mage combo, but the thing is that we got Druid Swarm, so we're just gonna banish whatever he targets with Splash Mage. And we also got Impermanence, so that's kind of a good thing, I guess. Man, this hand is rough. Oh, he had to banish a Chessie off that? That's a little cringe. Okay, yeah. What you got for me, bro? Yeah, we're not letting that go off either. Guard response for that too, big boy? Guess not. All right, gold. Shit, man. This sucks. I'm sick of all the Maliss mirrors. Gosh damn it, man. A new deck comes out. What do you expect? Yeah, sure. Kind of have to let that happen. It's unfortunate. Sure. Like, we don't even really have a good thing with Druid Swarm here. All right, let's see if he gets greedy. There's the TB. Link Decoder? Link Go Rebo. All right, interesting. Just in case I have an Imperm or something. I think he wants that splash to be able to resolve. Or not. I think he thought better of it. All right. Ho, ho, ho. So now we are going to... We're gonna Druid Swarm his target here. Any response, big fella? Now the issue is that he's still got the Red Ransom. That's the problem. Yeah, Red Ransom is an issue. Target one monster in your opponent's grave. Can't ring to that. Okay. Gonna grab Maliss in underground. Let's him banish from deck, so he's gonna grab March Hare, I suppose. Yep. Does he have in his grave? Does he have enough Maliss? Yeah, he'd pay your 3, my guy. Now here's the thing. If he goes into access code, the problem with access code is that he's going to, how do I say this? Blow up the Druid Swarm, and then the Druid Swarm's gonna get summoned out. We'll go next, just in case he does go access code, because I don't want him popping it with access code, unless he's got an Ash, which he might. No, we're good. All right. Let's see. We got a March Hare in the grave. I guess we'll just grab another March Hare, just so we can have some bodies. Another Link one? Link. Yep, there it is. Link Decoder. All right. Yeah. So is he gonna be greedy here? Is the question. What's he going into? Access code? Yep. Oh no, Firewall Dragon. We'll actually call by the Link Decoder here. He got a little greedy. Man got a little greedy. It happens. It happens. He is normal the whole time? Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. That's really not good. Also, that's a nice looking firewall. Ooh, doggy. Look at that. Look at that foiling. I didn't even notice he didn't normal. That's crazy. Why is he doing that? All right, cool, man. Like, is he just deck thinning now? I don't understand. He already used White Rabbit. See, what I think he did was, yeah, I think he doesn't realize that you could banish the links with the trap. So, nah, we're good. Battle phase, yep. Ouchies, my Splash Mage, no. Yeah, we'll go and activate March Hare here. Banishing the Chessie Cat, use special. Activate the effect of Chessie Cat, paying 3, specialing her. Hopefully he doesn't have another TTT. No, I'm thinking of the guy from last game. Last game, guy tried to TTT me with just a Heart Scriptor on the board, so I used a trap that I'd set that turn and just banished her. Ooh, great card to draw. Great card to draw. Okay, so target monster in the field at the number of monsters co-linked to this card. Okay, so we don't really have to worry about that. So what we can do here is we can actually go into Heart Scriptor would be nice, and we still have full combo app. We don't have to go. Blizzardos would be nice as well, so I think we're gonna go ahead and do that. So we're gonna go ahead and use our Chessie and our Druis Worm to go into Haggard Lizardos, because then we can actually make the firewall weak enough that we can just run over it. Or not, we don't really have to. I guess we can just do this. Oh, Druis Worm. Oh, Druis Worm. Gotta love it. Activate the effect of Lizardos, banishing March Hare, targeting Chessie. We'll activate the effect, paying 3 to add himself back to hand. Add herself, rather. I always forget that. Now what do we want to do here? I am tempted to just special March Hare and go into, well, I guess that. We're gonna go into White Binder, or Red Ransom would probably be the better. Red Ransom, yeah, Maliss and Underground, just in case. Because Maliss and Underground will get us a White Rabbit, which will let us set a trap. And then we can go into access code and just make his day a living hell. Unless he has card. Okay. Yeah, sure, man. Because he's gonna special. What do you have to special? Red Ransom? Yep. All right. He's just adding life points. It is what it is. We'll grab Maliss and Underground. He's gonna add something cool, which means our TTT is now live. We'll go ahead and activate. We will look at the opponent's hand just in case he has a hand trap. Max C, get the fuck out of here. What the? Why didn't he activate that? What? The hell are you doing, man? Man's not even activating his Max C. What's going on? Activate the effect of White Rabbit, setting a... We'll sit. Next, we will go into our link decoder. I am shocked he didn't activate Max C with all the special summoning I've been doing. Let's see. So we got a water, another water, dark and dark. So that's only 2, but that's enough. We'll switch some access code here. 2, 3, and that's gonna be game, bucko. Woo! Yeah. Yes, we will accoder. Oh, right. Forgot about things. Okay. We'll go ahead and activate access code, banishing Red Ransom to destroy his Red Ransom. We'll activate our Red Ransom, paying 9 to special herself, and then we'll banish a Dormouse from the deck. We'll activate the effect of Dormouse, paying 3 to special herself, and then that's a scoop. Yeah, he knows we got it. Yeah, baby! So yeah, that was Maliss in a nutshell. We're gonna go ahead and go over the main deck here. So first of all, our hand traps, we got 3 drone locks, kind of self-explanatory, sauce we formatted from the deck to the hand. It kind of conflicts with the 2 Max C here, but you know, it's stuff that stops their turn. We don't really run any Mulch Armies since Max C is legal, but you could run Mulch Armies if you wanted to, but I personally wouldn't recommend it until they hit Max C. Next up, 3 Ash Blossom, just very good in general. Stops Brain Diffusion, stops a bunch of other stuff, stops a lot of stuff in the game. Next up, our Maliss main deck monsters. 3 White Rabbit. She is broken. What she does is, so what you need to know about the Maliss is that every single one of them, whenever they're banished, you pay 3 and special it. You can only do once per turn, but each of them do that except March Hare. March Hare adds a Maliss from the banish zone to the hand, which she can do herself as well. So White Rabbit on summon sets any Maliss trap from the deck, which is why we're only running 1 of each trap. She's fantastic. That's pretty much it. Also, take no battle damage from battles involving Maliss Elite monsters that point to her. This is what it is. Next up, 2 Chessie Cats. We're not running 3. In tabletop, you run 3, but that's because Dormouse and White Rabbit are at 2 in the tabletop game, and so you got to have the names. But yeah, Chessie Cat is great. She's one of the weaker cards. You definitely don't want to see her opening hand. You definitely don't want to see her as your only name opening hand because she can definitely be hard to deal with, especially when you saw in that last duel. But she has her uses. Dormouse is the best main deck monster in the deck. She is your combo starter. She's your main starter. So what she does is you can once per turn activate her. It's not on summon. It's just once per turn you can activate her and banish any Maliss monster from the deck. Any Maliss monster, which allows themselves to be special summoned, or if you banish March Hare, then that adds it back to hand. Next up, March Hare. Maliss Link monsters can't be destroyed by card effects if they point to her. And then Chessie says any monster destroyed by battle with Maliss Link monster that this card points to is banished. Those don't really come up too often. This one might come up. Your opponent cannot target Maliss Link monsters that point to this card with card effects. That's actually really good. Stops imperm and everything else. Maliss March Hare is one of the best cards that they printed for the deck. So if you don't know what it does, during the main phase, as a quick effect, you can banish non-targeting any Maliss card, not monster card, in your graveyard or hand. So even going even if you're not going first, if your opponent's going first, it's still a mighty fine card to have in your hand. You can banish them, and if you do, special her. And then, obviously, the other Maliss cards get their effects whenever they're banished, the monsters anyways, so that's pretty good. Yeah. And then if she's banished, you can pay 300 life points, then target one of your banished Maliss monsters, add it to your hand. So she just basically, she can add herself to hand as well. Next up, Bestials are great in the deck. Some people stopped running Bestials in the tabletop game with the new AI stuff, but we don't have that at Master Duel, so Bestial is going to be your best bet. One Magnamut, searches any Bestial. Druid Worm, there for removal. You could probably get away with running 2 if you wanted, but I also like running Baldrake personally, just because Baldrake stops inherent summons, which you see a lot in the Maliss mirror. So if you can stop their Splash Mage by summoning a Baldrake, and you can make them sweat a bit more, it's pretty good. Next up, 2 Gold Sark. It's at 1 in the tabletop, unfortunately, but 2 in this game is wild. You basically banish any Maliss from your deck, and it's a free body. This card's wild in the deck. Speaking of, 3 Allure Darkness. Some people run this over Signet Mining. Others run Signet Mining over this. I personally like this better because you plus off it, as opposed to Signet Mining, where you minus, and then they ash you, and then it's just a bad time. Allure, if they ash you, you don't lose a card in your hand. You only lost 1 card in your hand, so it's no big deal. Speaking of getting ash on your turn, TTT, the 1 TTT, it comes up. 3 Maliss and Underground. What this card does is when this card is activated, you can banish 1 Maliss card from your hand, deck, or graveyard. This comes up with combo plays. This is also a starter. It's not your strongest starter. It's actually your weakest starter. Out of the starters, it goes Dormouse 1, White Rabbit 2, Maliss and Underground 3. But also, while there are 3 more Maliss traps with different names that are banished, all Maliss Link monsters gain 3,000 attack. That doesn't really do anything. While you control Maliss Link monster, your opponents can only target Maliss Link monsters for attacks. That kind of comes up, I suppose. But you can only activate 1 Maliss and Underground per turn. But the activation's why it's there. It's the only reason why it's there. 2 Call By. This deck, if I had a cross out, I'd run it too. But again, crests are kind of low, as you can see in the top there. But Call By, this deck is a combo deck. It needs to be able to run. If it cannot run, then that's a problem. Nibiru is going to be one of your opponent's strongest things to do to you. Lancia is also a thing. So Call By, you need to have Call By for the Lancia, because if they Lancia you can't play. And with all the Maliss going around in ranked, I guarantee you that there's going to be Lancia in the main deck for a lot of decks. Next up, Maliss in the Mirror. This card is great. It's one of the newer cards that came out on the tabletop, but it came out with all the other Maliss stuff here. So you can target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls, banish 1 Maliss monster from your hand or face-up field non-targeting, and if you do, negate that monster's effects till the end of this turn. It's basically just a searchable impermanence for you, because whatever you banish off it is basically just going to get special summon right back. And this actually helped in a game that you saw in the video where a guy tried to TTT and take my Heart Scripter. So what I did is I just negated his Sage with Eyes of Blue on the board with this by banishing my Heart Scripter, and he had no monster to steal. And then it just came right back at 5,000 attack, because that's what Heart Scripter does. Now, if this card is banished, this also comes up sometimes, because March Hare banishes any Maliss card, so you can actually banish this from your graveyard with March Hare. If this card is banished, you can target 1 Maliss card in your graveyard, banish it, and if you do, add 1 Maliss card of the same type, monster, spell, or trap from your deck to your hand. So this actually adds from deck to hand for you, and also pluses whenever you banish a monster, because the monster special summons itself. Next up, Infinite Impermanence, kind of self-explanatory. MTP07. If you don't know what this card does, you add a Maliss monster from your deck to your hand. You can all the traps have the same effect. You can activate them the turn you set them by banishing a Maliss monster. So targeted effect removal against this deck is actually pretty bad, especially if they're going first, if they have one of these cards set. Someone did try to imperm and Valor me earlier today off recording, and I had one of these traps set, and, that's all she wrote. So this one, you can add a Maliss monster from your deck to your hand, and if you do, then you can banish a monster, or you can banish any card on the field if you control Maliss Link. This is probably what you're going to be setting on your opponent's turn by banishing one of your White Rabbits from your grave, which you definitely interact a lot on your opponent's turn with this deck. GWC, this is the one you're going to be setting off White Binder a lot. This basically special summons a Maliss that is banished in your grave, and you gain life points if you control a Maliss Link monster after you do that, equal to the monster's attack that you summoned. And this is what you're going to be using to interact on your opponent's turn by summoning the White Binder. Next up, TB11. This is pretty much your combo starter in the deck. What it does is it special summons any Maliss from the deck, negating its effects. And then the summon monster cannot attack, and either player can activate its effects. So it's actually pretty good in the mirror as well. And also, if your opponent controls 3 or more cards, you can special summon 1 Maliss and Link monster from your extra deck instead, so it's actually pretty good. All right, next up, extra deck. We're going to go ahead and go over the Maliss stuff first. Maliss Heart Scripter. 3 monsters, including a Maliss monster. Quick effect, you can shuffle back one of your banished Maliss cards and non-target banish something on the board. It's fantastic. Also, whenever it's banished, you can pay 9, special it. Its attack becomes double, so it becomes 5,000. This is the one that's going to be interacting on your opponent's turn, White Binder. On summon, it banishes 3 cards from either player's graveyard, which is really nice. And then during your main phase, you can set a Maliss trap from your deck or graveyard. So that's how you're setting your GWC. And whenever it's banished, you can pay 9, special it, draw a card. This one is part of your combo here. It adds any Maliss spell from your deck to your hand. You're normally going to be adding the Maliss in the Mirror unless you want to keep comboing off, in which case you're going to be adding the field spell, Maliss and Underground. And it switches attack and defense. No one really cares about that. If this card is special summoned, it adds a Maliss spell. And then if this card is banished, you can pay 9, special it, and then banish any Cyberse from your deck. That is a crazy effect. That's why we'd run Dotscaper over March Hare in the tabletop before March Hare came out. Because Dotscaper would just be an extra body, but now that we have March Hare, we add that name with the extra body. Next up, this card, Haggard Lizardos. This is the card that you need to be running in the deck. What this card does is it targets a monster on the board, banishes for cost a monster from either player's graveyard. No, never mind, from your graveyard or face-up field. So you can banish 1 monster from your face-up field or graveyard with 2,000 or less attack, and target 1 monster on the board. Its attack becomes that monster's attack. That is cost. So this card, basically, even if they imperm it, you still get a banish off it. So this is how you're banishing your Maliss in order to get an extra body on the board in order to link 3. So this guy's just basically a free link 2 body. SP, kind of self-explanatory. Splash Mage, self-explanatory in Cyberse decks. IP, you know, is what it is. Link Spider. This is only for when you get Nibirued, because Link Spider plus this is still a Link 3 play, so that's pretty nice, because you go Link Spider, then you use Link Spider to climb into this special summons back the Link Spider, and then you have a Link 3 play. Next up, Link Decoder. This card's kind of crazy in the deck. You can link 1 into it, and then it's basically just an extra free body if you go into a Link 3 Cyber Slane monster with 2,300 or more original attack, which is basically most of your Link 3s. Link Goribo. I choose to run this over Link Kuribo just because I like the trap negate. I would run Link Kuribo as well. I'd probably cut something else in here. But at the same time, it's just so good. Link Kuribo being legal here. It's not legal in the tabletop game, but it's legal here. So I would run Link Kuribo as well if I could, but Link Goribo I think is just a little bit better to run right now. Myriad Logic Aggregator and Wind Pegasus. These two are here because they have graveyard effects. This one bounces stuff, this one negates stuff, and I would run Packbit if I could, because our boss monster, our other boss monster that we run other than Heart Scripter and Access Code, which is kind of self-explanatory there, is Firewall Dragon Dark Fluid Terahertz. Days of Verm is not in the game. Days of Verm is a fusion that negates spell traps in the graveyard if you control Link 5. Unfortunately, we do not have that in Master Duel, so instead we are running Aggregator and Wind Pegasus AI, because this guy dumps stuff from the extra deck to the grave and buffs himself with those effects. Now, those effects in the graveyard are very, very good. So if you don't want to end on Heart Scripter, or if you can't end on Heart Scripter, but you can end on him, I'd recommend doing that. And yeah, he's basically our other boss monster. And yeah, that's Maliss. If you like it, play it. It's a great deck. I highly endorse playing it. Just not all that much right now because Ranked is full of it. So yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you want more videos like this. And I will catch you all in the next one. This is DocJinzo signing out. Y'all have a good one.